The NBA playoffs are intense right now, and it's clear the young guys are taking over. Tyrese Halliburton's leading the Pacers, Anthony Edwards just sent LeBron home in the first round, and Jason Tatum might be leading the Celtics to another championship. LeBron's 40 years old, almost done with his career, and the new generation is already here. From Donovan Mitchell carrying Cleveland to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren making the Thunder a real threat, this isn't just a next up moment anymore. This is the future of the NBA, and it's coming fast. The young stars now aren't waiting their turn. Anthony Edwards didn't just beat LeBron James. He looked him in the eye, took the challenge, and owned the moment. This wasn't a fluke. Anthony Edwards is a killer, and at just 23 years old, he's already leading one of the best two-way teams in the league. The Timberwolves have size, grit, and most of all, the Timberwolves are a really great team, and is becoming one of the most explosive playoff performers in recent memory. You watch him play, and you can't help but think this guy is going to be the face of the league, 100%. And if it's not him, it might be Tyrese Halliburton. The Pacers shocked everyone this season with their offensive power, and Tyrese is the engine behind it. He's not just a flashy passer, he's a legit floor general. His vision is unreal, he sees angles before they exist, and he's got this cool, calm tempo that's rare for someone his age. In a league obsessed with ISO scoring, Halliburton is proof that team basketball still works. He's very nonchalant, and his leadership is turning Indiana into a serious threat. And the scary part is, they're just getting started. Meanwhile, in Boston, Jason Tatum continues to prove that he's not just a scorer, he's a leader. Last year, him and Jaylen Brown led the Celtics to the finals, and this year they're the number 2 seed, but many believe they're the title favorite again. Tatum's game has matured a lot. He's patient, he's making better reads, and he's impacting both ends of the floor. He's been in the spotlight for a while now, but people forget that he's only 27. That's a prime age for most NBA players, and if he wins another title this year, we're talking about a guy on a Hall of Fame trajectory. He will be an NBA great. And what about the Cleveland Cavaliers? Donovan Mitchell is showing the world what he's made of. People doubted if he could carry a team past the first round, and now he's doing it while mentoring young stars like Darius Garland and Evan Mobley. Darius Garland is an elite shot creator and passer, while Evan Mobley might be one of the best young defenders in the league. That trio has insane potential, and with Donovan Mitchell leading the way, the Cavs could be a problem for many years to come. Then there's the Thunder, probably the most exciting young team in the NBA. Shai has a lot of aura and has become a silent assassin. He doesn't talk much, but he doesn't have to. His game speaks for him. Shai is unguardable in isolation and ice cold in the clutch. But he's not doing it alone, because Chet Holmgren is already anchoring a top tier defense. His rim protection, touch, and basketball IQ are on another level. And don't forget Jalen Williams, one of the most versatile wings in the league. OKC didn't just build a team, they built a dynasty in the making. And with all those future picks still stashed away, they're just getting started. They're also another contender, for now and for in a couple of years. And on the other side of the country, in New York, Jalen Brunson is turning into a playoff killer. People questioned the Knicks when they gave him that contract, but look at him now, dropping 40-point games, closing out series, and putting the entire city on his back. As of now, he has the most aura in New York. He hit a game winner on the Pistons.
Brunson stops on a dime, launches, oh yeah! Jalen Brunson buries it!
He had a game winner on the Celtics.
The award went to him. A chance for the lead here for the first time tonight!
And he's amazing. Jalen Brunson plays with heart, toughness, and a calm confidence that New York hasn't seen since the Patrick Ewing era. And with OG Anunoby having great defense and hitting big shots, the Knicks suddenly have a real identity. Defense, offense, and timely buckets. They might not be flashy, but they're definitely deadly. But let's take a closer look at what makes this new era of the NBA so fascinating. It's not just that the players are young and talented, it's the way they play the game. The spacing, the speed, the unselfishness, and most of all the confidence. Guys like Anthony Edwards don't care about legacy players. He didn't just beat LeBron, he talked while doing it. And you can tell, he's not afraid of the moment. This is his league now, and he knows it. The Wolves aren't just winning, they're dominating with a defense-first mentality that wears teams down. And over in Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton's leadership is changing the narrative around the Pacers. He's turned a young, overlooked team into one of the most electric offenses in the playoffs. With guys like Miles Turner spacing the floor and young wings running in transition, Tyrese is playing chess while other guards are playing checkers. It's really just like that. Every pass is calculated, every decision has purpose, and he's showing everyone that you don't need to be the flashiest to be the most effective. Then you have the Thunder, a team that wasn't even supposed to be here yet. They're ahead of schedule and scary good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has mastered the in-between game. He's impossible to speed up and always seems one step ahead of defenders. With Chet Holmgren anchoring the paint and Jalen Williams cutting, shooting, and defending at a high level, OKC has quietly built a three-headed monster that could run the West for years. And don't forget, they still have more draft picks than they know what to do with. The Cleveland Cavaliers are another team making serious noise. Donovan Mitchell might not have had a deep playoff run yet, but this feels different. He's taken over games with his scoring, but it's the chemistry he's building with Garland and Mobley that's pushing Cleveland forward. Mobley's development defensively is huge. He's switching onto guards, blocking shots, and making life miserable for the opposite offense. Garland is steady, smooth, and knows exactly when to take over. And Donovan Mitchell, he's proving he can lead and elevate those around him, and that's what matters. Meanwhile, in New York, Jalen Brunson has taken on the role of a franchise leader. Every big moment, every fourth quarter, he's the guy. The Knicks haven't had that kind of player in decades. And with OG Anunoby taking on tough defensive assignments and knocking down big shots, New York's resurgence doesn't feel like a fluke. It feels like a warning shot to the rest of the Eastern Conference. And even the teams that are eliminated are still worth watching. The Rockets with Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun, the Magic with Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, the Spurs with Victor Wembanyama, even though he's not in the playoffs yet, but everyone knows what's coming because Wemby's going to change the entire league, just like Shaq did, just like Tim Duncan did. And when you combine that with the stars we're seeing right now, it's clear that the league is overflowing with talent. This new era of the NBA isn't just about flash or stats, it's about impact. These young players are winning. They're not padding stats on lottery teams, they're knocking out legends. They're taking over game 7s, and they're showing maturity beyond their years. It used to be that players needed time to figure it out, but now they're walking in the door ready to lead. And what's even more impressive is that they actually care. If you watch Anthony Edwards, Shai, Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, these guys all want to win. They're not chasing just individual accolades. They're chasing rings. They're grinding on defense. They're putting their teams on their back and doing it with joy, swagger, and with a chip on their shoulders. This shift is going to change how front offices build teams. Veteran depth is still valuable, but the era of paying max contracts to aging stars might be over. Instead, teams are investing in young stars and building cultures around guys who haven't hit their prime yet. Look at the Wolves, the Thunder, the Cavs, the Pacers. All of them have built from within. It's sustainable, it's exciting, and it's what fans love to see. So as the 2025 playoffs roll on, don't just think of it as a great postseason. Think of it as a sneak peek, because what we're watching isn't just a group of young stars performing well. It's a total takeover. The NBA doesn't have a future to look forward to. It has a present to embrace. And if this is what the league looks like today, just imagine what it'll look like in 5 years. That is the future of the NBA. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe as it helps out a lot. Comment down below your playoff predictions. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.